HostColor.com announced Texas-based 10 gigabits per second dedicated servers. HostColor.com, HC, announced new 10 gigabits per second dedicated server hosting services, delivered from Carrier One's and DataBank's data centers in Dallas, Texas. The Dallas-based 10 gigabit servers make it possible for SMBs to deploy custom-built hosted private clouds and public cloud server hosting and deliver IT services to their clients in Texas and other U.S. southwestern United States with the lowest possible latency. The entry-level 10 gigabit Dallas dedicated server is based on a single Intel Xeon E5-2695V4 processor with 18 cores and 36 threads at 2.10 GHz base frequency and 3.3 GHz max processor frequency. This server features 128 GB RAM, and 2x 960 GB enterprise-grade SSDs and is connected to a 10 gigabit Internet port. HC clients can choose an Internet bandwidth quota from 2 gigabits per second to full 10 gigabits per second monthly bandwidth. In November 2022, HostColor publicly announced two important priorities that apply to its IT services: localization of the cloud services and increased bandwidth rate at fixed monthly cost. According to the cloud service provider, one of the major benefits for the SMBs who use bare metal dedicated servers to deliver cloud services is that they pay a flat monthly fee and are not charged for each 1 GB data transfer. The company's 10 gigabit dedicated server hosting plans are created to help SMBs to take control of their IT infrastructure in the rapidly changing cloud service market. We have an important cause: to help the SMBs to reduce their growing dependence on the major cloud infrastructure providers. Many of the businesses who moved their IT infrastructure to any of the major cloud providers, lured by their advanced technology services, experience a number of issues. One of the most important of them is the skyrocketing monthly bills for data transfer. The others are related to the high costs for technical support, increased IT infrastructure management effort, cloud lock-in, and growing data privacy concerns, says HostColor.com CEO Dimitar Avramov. He adds that smaller or medium-sized IaaS providers like HostColor.com have more transparent IT service delivery models and are much better at delivering custom-tailored cloud hosting with 24/7 support, compared to the major clouds. HostColor.com has recently announced an open-source project support program. It represents the company's commitment to promoting and financially supporting free and open-source software, FOSS, projects that develop software services for the web hosting industry. From January 1, 2023, the cloud service provider starts making donations to the developers of open-source hosting control panels, used by its customers. About HostColor. HostColor.com is a global IT infrastructure and web hosting service provider since 2000. The company has its own virtual data centers, a capacity for provisioning dedicated servers and colocation services in 50 data centers worldwide. Its subsidiary HostColorEurope.com operates cloud infrastructure and delivers dedicated hosting services in 19 European countries.